It's the week of March 8th, 2022. My name is McKenna, and welcome to your TNN. A Valley home builder wants to build up to 1,420 homes in the desert of North Phoenix, but not everyone is excited about this development plans. One group is fighting to keep the area near the Sonoran Preserve from turning into a huge new housing community called Verdun. The Sonoran Preserve includes more than 9,600 acres and 3 trailhead locations: Desert Vista, Desert Hills, and Apache Wash, offering 36 trails. As triathlete Daniel Santilli spends a lot of time at the Apache Wash trailhead. I consider this the crown jewel of the North Valley, said Santilli. That's why he worries about the future of the surrounding area where Taylor Morris wants to build a housing development adjacent to the Sonoran Preserve. In a statement, Susan Dimmitt said the property is close proximity to city's Sonoran Preserve, but the property has been privately owned and designed in the city's planning documents since 1985. As planned for the residential development, the property is not included in the city's Sonoran Preserve boundaries, and no preserve land is impacted by this development. Those in the group Save Our Sonoran Preserve have a problem with how many houses could be built in this area. Currently zoned about 1 house per acre, said Santilli. They want to go 3 to 5. Now let's go over to Misty Cavalli with a weekly update.
Good morning, Tortesso community. It is going to be another great week right before our spring break. This is the week of March 8th through the 11th, 2022. Teachers' grades are due today at 7 a.m. so that report cards can be printed, and honor roll and principal's honor roll lists are due to the front office by Wednesday at 7 a.m. We will be doing our student tripod surveys this week for special areas, Q3 only. And we will have our regular after-school clubs minus Vex Robotics, since that is over, on Tuesday. We will have our open forum at Tonopah Valley High School at 5 p.m. to meet the superintendent finalists. We hope you can all attend. On Wednesday, we will have a governing board meeting at 6 p.m. at the district office. And Thursday and Friday are both early release days at 11:15 a.m. Parents, please make sure that you are there to pick up your children on time, or if they are riding the bus home or walking, that you are there waiting for them. We will have parent-teacher conferences on Thursday from noon until 7 p.m. However, we will be closed for a dinner break from 4 to 5 p.m. We are offering in-person and virtual conferences this quarter, but you must sign up in advance. We have no open conferences. On Thursday, we will have the 4th grade incentive day from 8:45 to 10:45 for those students that earned the incentive day. And on Friday, we will resume our conferences after early dismissal at 11:15, and those will start at noon, and they will conclude at 3:30 p.m. If you have not scheduled the conference with your child's teacher, please contact them. All teachers should have sent messages out via Remind or another form of contact so that you're able to sign up for those. And there will be no after-school clubs on Thursday or Friday due to early release days. And then next week will be our spring break. We hope you have a wonderful break with your families. Please stay safe and have fun. If you have any questions regarding parent-teacher conferences, you may call the front office at 623-474-5401. And if you have not signed up for kindergarten registration, if you have a child that turns 5 before September 1st, we would love to have you register for kindergarten registration on April 6th, and the first date is March 23rd. So please call the front office to get your spot, and we hope to see you there. Let's have a great week.
Thank you, Miss Giacovelli. Now let's go over to Miss Williams with Counseling Corner.
Hey everyone, it's Mrs. Williams with a message from the Counseling Corner. As you can see, I'm at Tortesso, woohoo, one of my other schools. So this month we are still focusing on commitment and what does that mean. So today I have another student or another kid who has been committed to a good cause. So her name is Emma Gonzalez. Emma Gonzalez is fighting to end gun violence. Emma Gonzalez is one of the students that was involved in a sad event that happened at her school. And so she has been going around trying to make sure that everyone understands the importance of safety in our schools, because that is huge. School is supposed to be a safe place. So we are really proud of Emma Gonzalez for going around in her hometown of Florida, making sure that everyone is aware of gun violence and how we need to keep them out of our schools. So I'm very proud of Emma Gonzalez. All right, you guys, so we are having, remember, this month is commitment. So you guys, we are committed to doing well in school. We are committed to each other. We're committed to our classes and our teachers. So, and being the best that we can be. So let's see what another student says here at Tortesso about what he thinks commitment is. Hey guys, so I'm here with Pacey from Tortesso, and he's going to tell us what he thinks commitment is. Go ahead, Pacey.
I think commitment is staying focused. It is going towards a goal and staying happy during the duration of working towards that goal.
Woohoo! I agree.
One mess up.
Good job, good job. Yes, I agree, you guys. So thank you, Pacey, for coming on with Mrs. Williams. And you guys have a good rest of your week. Bye.
Thanks, Miss Williams. Now let's go over to Izzy and Skylar with sports.
Welcome to sports. My name is Skylar. And I am Izzy. As we updated you last week, MLB has delayed spring training in baseball in Arizona and Florida. Well, it doesn't look like things are going to happen at all. Both sides have yet to budge on an agreement. The Arizona Coyotes have been playing pretty well recently. They have won 2 of their last 4 games. It will be interesting to see what moves they make as the trade deadline approaches. The Suns are feeling the effects from not having Chris Paul in their lineup, losing back-to-back games for only the third time this season. The games have been close, so hopefully they can get back to their winning ways before the playoffs start. That's all for today. See you next time on Sports News.
Thanks, girls. Now let's go over to entertainment news with Alejandra and Helen.
Welcome back to Entertainment News. I am Alejandra.
And I am Halen. We are going to take a look at a couple new movies coming out. Spring break is next week, and you might be looking for something to do. Well, this first movie comes out on March 11th, and it is called Turning Red, and it is from Disney Pixar Studios. It is about a young girl whose emotions change her into a giant red panda and back again. It is not yet rated, but will probably be PG.
Next up is Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the sequel to the conversational Sonic movie from a couple years ago. If you remember, we even did a story about it on the news back when it happened. Paramount Pictures released the original trailer, and fans were outraged at Sonic's appearance, mostly because of his tiny eyes and hedgehog-like teeth. Fans plead their case, and the studios delayed the release and re-animated all the scenes from Sonic, giving him the final appearance that you have come to know.
This movie will also see the theatrical debut of his video game buddy, Tails, as they battle the evil Dr. Robotnik. This movie comes out on April 8th. That is all for entertainment news. See you next time.
Thanks, girls. Now let's go over to Chris and Kendall with Joke of the Week.
Hello and welcome to Joke of the Week. My name is Kendall.
And I'm Christopher.
Okay, Christopher, what is your joke?
So, yesterday I ate a clock. It was very time consuming, but especially when I went for seconds.
Great joke, Chris. If you have a joke and would like to tell it on the news, please go to smusd.me/beonthenews and we would love to have you on.
See you next time on Joke of the Week.
Wow, that was a funny joke. Now let's go over to Mika and Mateo with Fun Fact Trivia.
Welcome to Fun Fact Trivia. My name is Mika.
And I'm Mateo. Did you know that today is International Women's Day? March 8th each year celebrates the social, economic, and political achievements of women around the world. The day also brings international awarenesses to gender parity.
According to the World Economic Forum, global gender equality is estimated to be achieved by 2133. Gender equality is equal access to the same rights and opportunities regardless of gender. Your question today is, when was the first woman elected into Congress? A. 1884.
B. 1902.
C. 1916.
You have 10 seconds to make your decision. In 1916, you are correct.
Janet Rankin of Montana was the first woman elected to Congress. Was sworn in the House. Rankin had campaigned as a progressive in 1916, pledging to work for a constitutional women's suffrage amendment and emphasizing social welfare issues.
Fun fact, Rankin served her first term in office and then pursued other opportunities. 22 years later, she ran again and was re-elected. See you next time on Fun Fact Trivia.
Here's Austin with This Week in History.
Hello and welcome to This Week in History. I am Austin. On March 8, 1957, following Israel's withdrawal from occupied Egyptian territory, the Suez Canal is reopened to international traffic. However, the canal was so littered with wreckage from the Suez crisis that it took weeks of cleanup by Egyptian and United Nations workers before larger ships could navigate the waterway. The Suez Canal, which connects the Mediterranean and Red Seas across Egypt, was completed by French engineers in 1869. For the next 88 years, it remained largely under British and French control, and Europe depended on it as an inexpensive shipping route for oil from the Middle East. In July 1956, the Egyptian president nationalized the canal, hoping to charge tolls that would pay for construction of a massive dam on the Nile River. In response, there was constant fighting for control. It would reopen and close multiple times over the next 20 years. It reopened for good in 1975 after peace talks with Israel. See you next week on This Week in History.
Now let's go over to Gannon with Science Time.
Welcome to Science Time. My name is Gannon. Chimeras, or ghost sharks, have been around for millions of years. However, the elusive fish, which live at depths of up to 6,000 feet, are largely unknown to science. The lack of crucial information, like how long they live for or how often they reproduce, makes it challenging to monitor and protect the 52 known ghost shark species. Now, a rare newborn chimera discovered off the coast of New Zealand may help scientists better understand the mysterious deep-water creatures. According to the NIWA researchers, ghost shark embryos are encased inside an egg capsule and laid on the seafloor. The embryos feed off a yolk until it's time to hatch. You can tell this ghost shark recently hatched because of its full belly of egg yolk, Britt Finucci, a New Zealand scientist, said. See you next week with more Science Time.
Thanks, Gannon. Now let's go over to Gabriel with...
Welcome to Word of the Week. My name is Gabriel. This week's word is utmost. Utmost is an adjective and it means of the greatest or highest degree, quantity, number, or amount. Here's how you can use it in a sentence. Here at school, the safety of our students is of the utmost importance. See you next time with Word of the Week.
Thank you, Gabriel. That's all for this episode of TNN. See you next week.